everybody, Rick here from Game Trade Media. We are with Danny from IELLO.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about what you have set up in front of us.
Oh boy. Okay, so this is Mountains of Madness. It's our new cooperative social game. So not quite a party game, there's still some strategy elements, but it is a silly, fun game. Okay?
I like it. I actually have played this game. I like the fact that it's very thematic and seen in the 1930s, 1938.
Yep.
Right. So, and you're an exploration team, right? So, show us some of the mechanics to this.
So we're all part of the same expedition. We're in this tiny little plane. It's based on the novella by Lovecraft, At the Mountains of Madness. So following loosely the same story, we're going to explore the mountain in our tiny little plane. We need to reach the edge of madness, and then spend 3 rounds escaping. Okay. So as we're exploring the mountain, we're trying to look for these artifacts.
Right.
We need to have at least as many artifacts at the end of the game as we have injuries. So we start with as many injuries as we have players.
Okay.
So I've set us up for a 3-player game, 3 injuries.
And this game plays how many?
Up to 5.
Up
3
to
to 5.
3 to 5 players. About how long would it take to play an average game?
With 4 players, it's usually about an hour.
Not bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Very cool. And the age range on this is?
12 and up, I believe.
Perfect. Now, this has a different mechanic than some cooperative board games, being that you can go crazy.
Yeah, you're going completely bonkers as we play the game. These cards down here, they're called Madness cards, so each person's going to start the game with a level 1, which is, the tamest, the most relatively normal.
Okay.
For example, this one, Cold, I always shiver. So as we're exploring the mountain, we'll be visiting these location tiles, and they have different challenges that we need to pass. So we'll need to have these tools to survive that location and continue moving forward. While we're trying to tell each other what cards we have, what we can contribute, our madness cards are in effect.
Right.
So if I'm trying to talk to you and I'm like, oh, I have books and I have tools, what can you do? I have to shiver the whole time I'm speaking.
It's so good.
It's hilarious.
It gets worse.
It does get worse, especially as you go up the mountain. The colors of the tiles change. So you see down here on the coast, which is relatively easy, the tools are yellow. But as we move up to the mountain, they lose their color, kind of trick your eyes, get you confused. As we go further up and get these artifacts, we're going to be increasing our madness to level 2 and eventually, probably sooner than you want, to level 3. So for this one, level 2, I only give cards to the leader, which is the active player, if every player but me has closed their eyes or turned around.
Because you're super shy.
I'm super shy. I can't do anything unless no one's looking at me.
And as they continue to progress towards the edge of madness, as you said, and they get into the actual ancient city, right, then that's when the level 3 madness potential, or even in here you can start getting level 3.
Depending on how well you play, you could even go level 3 mad in the coast.
So that means how poorly you've been.
Kind of. So artifacts, you get them by succeeding certain locations. They're good, right? We want to get these to beat our injuries. However, each time you get an artifact, you increase your madness automatically. So they're good, you need them, but they hurt you pretty dramatically.
It's crazy. I'm going to just grab one of the level 3
Sure.
as an example. So this one says that I'm very nervous. I drum the fingers on one hand incessantly and won't stop even when I give cards. So that, in any normal game, is going to drive someone crazy playing, because nobody wants to sit and hear that while you're playing
all
the game.
the time.
Yeah. So the character cards, those are kind of pretty specific too, to the storyline.
So they have the same characters as in the novella. They're double-sided, so each character has the same name, but there's a woman on one side and a man on the other. No specific player powers, so just pick whoever you
Can I see one of the
fancy the most.
player cards? I want to show everybody. All right, everybody, here's a close-up of a player card. And the artwork is just phenomenal for this game.
Yeah, so Miguel Coimbra did the artwork, so he's done Sea of Clouds for us. It's always very expressive, very beautiful.
And here's the female side. It's very nice.
Yeah, so they walk you through the different phases of the game. As we progress and get these artifacts, they're going to cover up parts of your player board, making it even harder to win the game. So I might be able to not use some of my abilities as the game progresses.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's Mountains of Madness.
Mountains of
And this is currently, or when will this be available?
The global release is in October.
Okay.
So October 26th and November 9th.
Perfect. So there you have it, everybody. Mountains of Madness from Yellow. Go to your local game store. Tell them that you saw this video, that you have a huge interest in playing this, especially if you're a fan of Lovecraftian lore. You're going to be a big fan of this. Thank you very much, Danny. We appreciate your time.
No problem.
Again, go to your local game store. Become part of the community there. If they don't have a board game group, start one and have a great time. And also have a wonderful afternoon.
Don't forget to subscribe to Game Trade Media. Leave a like and comment on what videos you'd like to see next.